Massive day for the fiscally impaired. We are finally getting an open world Middle Earth role playing game. I have wanted this for forever. So many people have been begging anyone to make this, and finally it seems like it's happening. And let me tell you, this is a disaster. This is gonna be one of the greatest disappointments ever. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a complete failure. And the worst part is, maybe it sells. That's probably the worst part. And I know what you're saying. Quasar, have you completely lost it, you idiot? Isn't this finally the day? No, I have not lost it, because it's made by Warhorse Studios. And some of you are thinking, isn't that a good thing? Warhorse Studios made Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Warhorse Studios is a bunch of insane activists. And I know a lot of you are currently really thinking I am off my meds. Maybe I am, but not in this opinion. Let me explain. Warhorse Studios is just a bunch of activists, but they're modern day activists. Because they packed all of the Vogue in the ending of the game, at the last stretch when you can't refuse to play it because you want to see how the story ends. And considering Kingdom Come Deliverance is a very long game, honestly, most people never got to the end. So most people never actually saw the absolute insane amount of propaganda that they packed into the last act, okay? And we're going to be going through this. Most people just know about the Moose situation. You know, this guy right there, who Vavra and Warhorse Studios says, oh, this is actually completely legit, Chuds. This was always a thing. Europe was always black, actually, and Muslims, and blah, blah, blah. Unkillable character, literally speaks down on you like an idiot, is the only educated person in the series, everyone else is stupid, calls your culture garbage, then says that his culture is so much better. Lamau said the guy who represents Ari. I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, it is what it is. This was already bad, but this is just the stuff at the top. Again, the real stuff goes at the end, and I'm gonna talk about this. But people are already bringing it up. Now, granted, a lot of people are pretty upset about this because, I mean, look at this. If you think Vavra and Warhorse Studios is not corrupt and influenced and taken over by activism, you don't know the situation fully, and I'm going to show you the situation, okay? I'm going to show it to you. For example, here's a tweet. This is Daniel Vavra, the guy who made this. Would you please explain to me what's racist about telling the truth? There were no black people in medieval Bohemia, period. And suddenly, I mean, then we get to this, and suddenly the opinions have changed drastically. But this is not even the worst of it, okay? Kingdom Come Deliverance was hailed for historic accuracy and things like that. Who completely betrayed that group of people? The people who made it great in the first place. Now, granted, a lot of people are actually positive about what's currently happening and they are excited, but again, that's because most people do not know what's actually happening with Warhorse. They don't know how absolutely insane the betrayal of fans from Warhorse Studios is. A lot of posts, a lot of people are... Again, the first post is always people who know what's actually happening, and the fact that it's Warhorse, you cannot trust these people. Okay? And then it's people being excited about this. This is the thing, okay? The sad part is this is going to be successful because not enough people know that Kingdom Come Deliverance is a purely woke propaganda game, okay? Daniel Vavra admittedly is out of the Warhorse studio. And you know what he's doing? Well, he's making a live-action Kingdom Come Deliverance movie instead. That's right! Canonically now, all of your characters are going to be gay because, you know, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 made the main character now officially canonally gay. Why? Well, there was no hint of that being the case in the first game, but, you know, now it's just don't think about it, you stupid chud, okay? It's not your stuff to question things. Media literacy, all-time low, all-time low. You know, Daniel Waber, friend of the channel, by the way, great guy, great guy. He tells me about his cuck cage stories every day. We talk a lot on the phone. Great guy, love him, love him. He's gonna make the best sit in a hotel room simulator you have ever seen. And yes, by the way, this is why Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 got abandoned, because Barbara's real goal was just to start and make movies, and this was his way in. He figured out, even though he has all the right connections, because play the that song and you want, again, YouTube can't really talk about these things, okay? Even though they're literally in the game and factual, still really can't, okay? Go to Synthetic Man, ask him what's up. In any case, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is completely busted. Because if you don't know, because again, most people don't know about the end of the game. The end of the game turns out you're a chosen one, and now you have to forgive all of the chosen ones, and you, by the way, you don't have any choice in this. You literally just are put on this path, and you have nothing. You can't change it, you can't do nothing. You're the chosen one. You have to forgive the chosen ones, and now you have to make everything good for the chosen. That's what's happening in the game. You literally go through tunnels. I mean, you can't make this up. If you know anything about history, then you're not confused. If you don't, then you're probably very confused. And this video is probably actually not for you, I'm not gonna lie. In any case, and since Vavra left, maybe there's hope for Kingdom Come. Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 director, which is not Daniel Vavra at this point, welcomes LBGT award nomination, then spends around 100 words explaining why making Hans gay is not woke. Yes. I mean, it's this. Vavra did the same thing. It's like the Warhorse studio is completely opposed admitting that they are woke, and they are gonna fight against that until the last breath, it seems like. But I mean, they're literally accepting LGBTQ blah 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 awards for making their main character canonically gay and whatnot. It is pretty atrocious. And it's not going to get better. Again, Warhorse is completely corrupt. Vavra is now making a live-action Hollywood movie. And, I mean, just the words Hollywood movie are probably instantaneously making you think what they did with the Witcher series. And, well, all the other atrocities. Wheel of Time, no, actually, not The Expanse. What's the name of that one? The one with Dawn, Dusk, and Night, or whatever the fuck the name was. That one. I don't remember it. But whatever, you get the point. Hollywood is... if you think that the KCD movie is not gonna be an absolute woke slob garbage, I mean, you have not been paying attention, my sweet dear summer child. And again, there are people who know what's up, but again, the people negative about it only are kind of pointing out the Musa thing. And there's a lot of other things, by the way, too, not just this, that are slighter, that are slights to the original fan base. But this is the main one. Everyone else is kind of happy, because again, no one played this game until the end. The modern day vocalization of the video games is literally just, okay, pack something slightly woke at the start, and then the rest at the end when people cannot refuse it. And that's what happened with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Again, go check out how the story unveils at the end. Go check it out. Go check it out if you haven't. If you haven't finished it, go check it out. Well, actually, maybe you actually have finished it and you just don't know history or some other stuff enough to understand what's really happening there. Because it's very clear. It's very fucking... In any case, open world Middle Earth RPG with gay golem. And, I mean, I want more Dark Eldar in my neighborhood at the end of the day. It is what it is, boy. The Tyranids were vegan, and Warhorse Studios, friends of the channel, great guys, absolutely love them. It is what it is. Have a nice day. Like the video, by the way. Have a nice day. Bye.